Ladies and gentlemen, how are you? Hopefully we're doing a good job here today, and we have a fantastic game. We just had a fun one for. It's going to be fun to see here. We have two teams. They've had tough starts to the year, but they've looked good here so far this session. It'll be nice to see how they continue to progress. St. Jude's taking on Notre Dame in this one. Odd start here to the game. That's entirely because we had a quick tip-off. We had a little injury check for a second, but we get it sorted, no problem. My name's Julian Quintero Verano, and it's going to be fun to see how this one pans out. St. Jude's already started off quick with some points, but Wnpa Hoskins not able to get anything there. Munn. Quick pass over. Take a look here at this St. Jude's roster to begin. Sophie Munn for three, not able to get it. It's rebounded here by Ashlyn Krause. Pass makes its way out to Karis Apong. And joining both of them out there on the court, in the corner right there now with the ball, Silvana Maldonado. She goes in, trying to attack, not able to do so. And joining her, number 11, Miriam Henriquez. Notre Dame, quick turnover there, not able to continue on that possession. Out there on the court with them, as mentioned, it's Wnpa Hoskins. Steal there from Severin Ferreira Horn. She hands it over to Maya Regier. Sadie Hines and Maya Francisco, the ones to round out the starting five of this Notre Dame team. It's been a tough start for both these teams. It's not been ideal for them by any stretch of the imagination, but they've come out here. They want to be hungry, and they definitely want to finish off Session 3 quite strong to rocket themselves up the standings, regardless of which team wins here. St. Jude go up, not able to get it. Now Notre Dame trying to get on the break. Ball swung on over to Ferreira. Horn, not able to do much. Ends up with Francisco. Francisco pauses. Out to Regier. Regier tries tossing him inside to Hoskins. Can't. It's tipped and grabbed by Maldonado. Silvana Maldonado takes it inside. Pauses. And she is fouled there on the drive, but she will be able to remain. Inbound coming here for Maldonado. Silvana Maldonado. Pass into Henriquez. Seeing what can be done. And then will be passed up. Out it goes to Ferreira Horn. Finds Francisco. Francisco pump fakes there. Decides to put it up. Can't do much with it. It goes out of bounds. And it will be St. Jude's ball. Maldonado finds Henriquez. Sophie Munn, quick pass over to Apong. Apong to Maldonado. Maldonado, Apong. Back inside of Krause. It's tipped, and it gets picked up by Henriquez, though. She gives it over to Munn. She lets it fly. High bounce off the rim. Not able to corral it. Notre Dame able to tip it over to one another, and it ends up in the hands of Maya Regier. Regier, Ferreira Horn in the corner. She's set, lets it fly from range. High bounce off the rim. Rebounded by Krause. Apong, quick pass over to Maldonado. Silvana Maldonado. Pauses. Quick pass over to Henriquez. Into Krause. Not able to do much. Still loose inside. Out to Munn. Munn finds Henriquez. Over to Maldonado. Maldonado to Krause. She puts it up. Not much there. Ends up being loose on the ground. Still, it will remain St. Jude ball as it's off of Notre Dame. Sub being made here. Davina Grant checking in. And number 9, Marila Plivchik will be the one doing what they can. Ashlyn Krause and Miriam Henriquez will be subbing out. Ball into Sophie Munn. Munn finds Grant. Grant not able to fully corral it, but able to have it no problem. Under 10 seconds remaining. Apong swing over to Munn. She's wide open for three. Lets it fly. Can't convert it. It goes out of bounds. Box out there from Maya Francisco to not allow the rebound to go for St. Jude. Notre Dame will be the one getting possession. Inbound comes flying in. Swung in, tipped off by Karis Apong. She'll be the one to bring it up, dumps it in. And Silvana Maldonado draws the foul. Free throws to come. First one there, Maldonado able to get it. Next one to come. Maldonado, it sits on the rim, can't get it. It's loose and it's picked up by once more by St. Jude's. Grant, the one who has it here. She pauses, finds Munn. Munn, quick pass over to a Pong. She's able to glance around, finds Maldonado. Maldonado back to a Pong. She gives it over to Sophie Munn. Munn sets her feet, lets it fly from three, can't convert it. And a foul goes there as St. Jude's fought for it. Foul on number 4 for red, Maya Regier. And we'll be seeing a substitution here, number 11, Kylie North Pegan. First one falls there, no problem for Silvana Maldonado. Can't convert that second one, but it's loose all around. And now we'll be getting inbounded. Maldonado, quick find to Grant. Grant glancing, back to Maldonado. Maldonado to a Pong here on the perimeter. Swing over to Munn. Munn's open potentially for three. No, swings it all the way across to Maldonado. She sets her feet, lets it fly. It's long. Munn, second chance. It doesn't beat the buzzer, and it will be a shot clock violation that becomes Notre Dame ball. Goes out of bounds here. St. Jude will be the one to take it, keep it pushing. They're going to be doing well so far in this first bit. It's been a weird aspect for scoring. Nothing crazy for both these teams, but St. Jude's been showing a lot more tenacity on their opportunities, and if they're able to sink more of these shots, it's going to be getting dangerous. Assyria Chamberlain and Sierra Surface will be checking in here for St. Jude's. Chamberlain, the one who has it. Back to Maldonado. She pump fakes, past to Grant. She puts up the shot. It's tipped, blocked there by Ferrero Horn, but Grant goes up with a second chance. Can't get it there. It's rebounded by North Pegan. Ferrero Horn smothered here. Maldonado strips it out, and Silvana Maldonado has it on the steal. Finds Sierra Surface, keeps her head up, out to Maldonado. She corrals it. And Silvana Maldonado out to Davina Grant. Grant pausing, waiting. Surface, back to Chamberlain. Chamberlain finds Maldonado. Maldonado to Grant. Grant back to Maldonado. Silvana Maldonado. Up it goes, and a great finish there from Silvana to make it a 6-0 lead. Francisco trying to get it out, can't. Sierra Surface, the one who pulls it in. Quick, wonderful feint there from Sierra Surface. She decides to find Silvana Maldonado, and it was a great play there. A timeout called here for Notre Dame. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. 8-0 game, 4:20 remaining in the first quarter. We return here now, Notre Dame. The one's passing it in. Surface the one, picks it off again. Maldonado, she already has 6 points. 6 of the 8 are her. Grant has it, passing to Chamberlain. She loses it. Ferrer Horn fights for it. Grant dives in, rolls it over to Maldonado. Silvana drives in, floats it, can't get it. Plivchik tried slipping it over to herself, couldn't do so. Subs for St. Jude here, checking in Miriam Henriquez and number 5, Sierra Sunkel. Francisco tries breaking out, gives it over to Ferrer Horn, but not able to connect. Another costly turnover here for Notre Dame as St. Jude will be coming in to continue on this start. Coming in here now, dumped over to Surface. Sierra Surface, shovel pass to Sunkel. The Sierra to Sierra connection there. Surface to Sunkel to make it 10-0 for St. Jude's. Trying to break out again. Hoskins finds Francisco. Francisco splits defenders, drives up, pausing around, has Sunkel trying to put pressure behind her, able to spin out of it somehow. Maya Francisco shovels it over, but a lot of contact, a lot of tenacity there from Maya Francisco. Kylie North Pegan, the one to inbound. North Pegan inbounds to Hoskins. Hoskins finds Francisco. Francisco glancing around. Finds Hines. Sadie Hines thought about the jumper, instead finds North Pegan. North Pegan gets her to jump on the first. Second jumper won't fall, and it'll be now Davina Grant running the way. Has Surface on her right. Finds Sierra Surface. She thought about it. Thinks baseline. Loses it there, but it will remain St. Jude ball. Francisco almost strips it out. Some more substitutions here being made by St. Jude. Alicia Monet will be checking in along with number 4, Maylise Coco Sam. Inbound goes in Henriquez. Henriquez to Grant. Grant quick to Sunkel. Sunkel, one dribble, back to Grant. Grant taking it all the way around, floats it up on the drive, and Davina Grant with a nice finish there to make it 12-0 for St. Jude. And they will keep it going here. The steal there, back and forth between Henriquez. It makes its way over to Monet. Monet not able to make it, gets her own miss, backs it over to Grant. Grant to Henriquez. She puts up a 3. High bounce off the rim. It's rebounded here by Monet. The possession remains with St. Jude. It moves all the way around, finds Sunkel inside. She puts up the mid-range, and Sierra Sunkel gets the bucket there to make it 14-0. Inbound there to Francisco. Francisco back to Hines, breaks out to North Pegan. Pegan tries getting it inside, not able to connect there with Aoife Hoskins. It's tipped out there, and it will be Notre Dame ball. Sadie Hines to inbound here, waiting for someone to flare. Instead gets it over to Francisco, picked off by Henriquez. She's able to get it to Grant here on the transition. The pressure from Hoskins forces the miss, and it's slapped last off of Miriam Henriquez, and it will be Notre Dame ball. They survived the quick fast break opportunity there to not surrender some more points. Chance there, 2 free throws to come. Sophie Munn and Ashlyn Krause will be making their way in. Davina Grant and Sierra Sunkel will be the ones coming out. North Pegan trying to get something here. Pass all the way to the back shoulder. Goes to Regier. Regier inside to Hines. Hines, one dribble, floats it up and in. Great finish there. For the first points of the game, it goes to Sadie Hines on the side of Notre Dame. Pass goes in there. Regier trying to save it. Can't. Monet drives right to the basket, flips it over to the corner. Launching from 3. St. Jude's not able to get it. Sophie Munn still not able to capitalize from beyond the arc. We know she can be money from beyond. She's been very, very good from three, but it's not been ideal so far today. Sierra Surface subs in here now for Miriam Henriquez. Aoife Hoskins will be coming off now, coming on. Severin Ferreira Horn. Inbound, lobbed up, goes right to Sierra Surface, and she takes a shot just off the inbound, gets her own miss, and now Surface slowing it down once more. Kicks it out to Sophie Munn. She's open for three, still not able to open up her scoring total. Back to her, she's open for three again. Lets it go again. This time it goes. Sophie Munn makes it 17-2. Francisco pulls up here on the transition, gets those 2 points. Book it, ladies and gentlemen. And now Surface, the one to bring it up. Pauses. Dump pass inside of Monet. Monet hits the deck there following the contact. And it will be a foul here on Notre Dame. Inbound comes in. Sam to Surface. Surface back to Sam. She sets up. Dump inside of Monet. Monet back to Sam. Sam finds Surface all the way across. It's Sophie Munn again for three. That one does not fall. It's rebounded in second opportunity. Not going in. Sam has it. Francisco trying to strip it away. And it will be a foul there on Melis Coco Sam. Sub coming in here, it will be Rylan Heller making the substitution change here for Maya Francisco. Drop in there, trying to throw it up. It's tipped out by Melis Coco. It will remain Notre Dame. Ferreira Horn to inbound here. Finds Kylie North Pegan. North Pegan swings it back across to Regier. Regier to the basket, blocked. It picked up by Kraus. Kraus finds Sunkel. Not Sunkel, apologies, Surface. Surface to Munn. Munn, one dribble inside and gets the mid-range jumper to fall. 19 for the score now. Ball makes its way to Regier. Regier on the ground trying to fight for it. It's a scramble. Jump ball. The situation here now. And apologies, it is Alicia Money. That's how you pronounce it. Just wanted to make that correction here live on the air for everybody. Sadie Hines dumps it over to North Pegan. Pegan pausing there, drives in, swings it across. Finds Heller. Heller to Ferreira Horn for three. It's short. On the iron, now it bounces out of bounds. St. Jude retake possession, 13.3 remain. Substitution being made here, Ocean Wells, the one coming in. Ocean Wells checks in here for Notre Dame. Inbound goes in for Sierra Surface. Surface to Sam, Sam back to Surface. Surface finds Sam. Sam to Munn in the corner. Pass inside of Money. Alicia Money not able to get the bucket. Heller has it. Going to give it back to Heller, but it doesn't matter. Notre Dame trail big here, 19-4 at the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back to continue on the first half of this game.
Suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. Like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and exposure side, we're going to help with the apparel side as well. You look good, feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids do that and help as many kids as possible. But
We return here, ladies and gentlemen, for the second quarter action here in this game. St. Jude to be the ones to inbound here. Assyria Chamberlain. Chamberlain finds Henriquez. Henriquez takes the screen, kicks it out to the corners. Maldonado. Maldonado. Quick pass on over to Apong. Apong to Chamberlain. Chamberlain pass inside of Plivchik. Plivchik drive to the basket. Called for the travel. Notre Dame retake possession. It was a rough first quarter here so far for Notre Dame. They're going to want to do everything they can to really bring it back in this one. I know I'm excited to see what they can do. They've shown signs of life. They've been very aggressive with it. The shots just have not been falling for them. North Pegan finds Regier. Regier, one final pass, gives it over to Heller. Her three-pointer is short. And Maldonado is the one who rebounds. She brings it back. Pass on over to Apong. Apong to Henriquez in the corner. She's set. She lets it fly. Doesn't get it. Regier. Pass on over to North Pegan. North Pegan fades on over to the right-hand side, getting closed in by Chamberlain and by Maldonado. Regier the one who has it. Looking around, trying to take it baseline, does just that. Going right to it, scoop lay-in, and draws the foul. 2 free throws to come here now for Maya Regier. Free throw coming here for Maya Regier. Misses her first. Still can split the opportunities here at the line. High bounce around, no fall for Regier. But it will remain Notre Dame ball. Maya Francisco and Severin Ferreira Horn will be subbing in. Ocean Wells and Rylan Heller sub out. Ball goes across. North Pegan, the one who has it. Pegan. Quick pass over to Francisco, back to North Pegan. North Pegan flipping around. Pass on over to Ferreira Horn. Her jumper, no go. Hines tried grabbing it, can't. And now ends up in the hands of Silvana Maldonado. Maldonado. Pass over to Henriquez. Henriquez to Maldonado. Maldonado to Chamberlain. Chamberlain on his right wing. Back to Apong here towards the middle. Finds Henriquez. Dump pass inside of Plivchik. She thought about the jumper, goes up, drives instead. 1-2, can't get it. Maldonado put back and one. Book it there for Silvana Maldonado, who goes for the three-point play here. Aoife Hoskins will be checking in here now for Kylie North Pegan. Gets the free throw to go. 22-4 the score. Makes its way here. Quick pass on over. Up it goes. And the foul is drawn. Regier was able to find Hoskins. And now substitutions coming. Heller and Wells making their way in. Ferreira Horn and Francisco both coming out. First one for Hoskins is missed, second one to come. Sinks the second one, 22-5. The score here, 8:25 remaining in the second. Inbound to Maldonado, she leaves it over to Henriquez. Henriquez gives it over to Chamberlain. Makes his way over to Maldonado. Maldonado, Henriquez, she's wide open for three off the side of the backboard, but she pulls in the board, but it's out of bounds. Can't do much there with that. Turned over. Notre Dame ball. Francisco and Ferreira Horn will be coming in. Wells and Heller come on out. Francisco, pass over to Ferreira Horn. Ferreira Horn drives in. Pass over to Regier. Regier on the drive, tries finding Hoskins in the backdoor cut. Can't do so, but it's tipped on the pass inside. Notre Dame remain on the possession. Sophie Munn, Sierra Surface, and Sierra Sunkel all make their way on. We see Plivchik, Henriquez, and Assyria Chamberlain. No, Assyria Chamberlain is still in, apologies. And I believe Silvana Maldonado out, yes. Silvana Maldonado also makes her way to the bench. Surface drives in, pass on over to Chamberlain. Chamberlain back to Surface. Surface finds Munn. Munn, pass over to Pong inside to Sierra. Surface inside, gets tipped there on the pass. Hoskins jumps on it. Surface still going at it. They're going for the ball there. Jump ball situation. It will remain here. St. Jude ball. And now Heller and Wells sub in again. Francisco and Ferreira Horn sub out. Munn straight off the inbound, letting it fly. Can't let it go. And it's last off, apparently. Last off the hands of Sadie Hines. Kylie North Pegan coming in to replace her. Corner here, Sophie Munn. Her three, high bounce, two bounce on the rim, no go. Hoskins, the one who pulls it in. Aoife Hoskins passes it into North Pegan. Foul there on the pass. It will remain Notre Dame ball. Inbound comes in. Maya Regier, the one who has it on the receiving end. She's driving here. Surface forcing her right. Pass over to Wells. Wells, North Pegan, swings all the way across to Heller. Heller inside of Hoskins. Her mid-range jumper kisses the glass, but not the net. And now it'll be Chamberlain, the one who pulls it in. She gives it over to Surface. Surface out to Munn. Munn, waiting for someone to come in, tells Sierra Sunkel to flare. Makes its way back to Munn in the corner. She thought about the jumper, instead flips it back inside of Apong. Apong back to Munn. She lets it go for three. High bounce off the rim, won't fall. Still fighting for it is Chamberlain. Chamberlain back to Surface. Surface finds Munn. Sophie Munn. Dump pass inside. Back out to Surface. She flies. Can't get her to go. Bounces, and it will be a shot clock violation. Notre Dame once more in the possession. Francisco and Ferreira Horn sub in again for guess who? Wells and Heller. Sadie Hines subs in for Aoife Hoskins. Regier finds Ferreira Horn. Out to Francisco. She thinks about the jumper. Instead, she drives in, floats it up, can't connect. Kraus tip over to Davina Grant, both who just made their substitution in. Grant passed out to Sierra Surface. She finds Sunkel. Sunkel back to Surface. She's set, lets it fly from three. High bounce off, can't get it. North Pegan, the one who rebounds it for Notre Dame. She slows it down and gives it over to Regier. Maya Regier, one feint, dribbles in, finds Ferreira Horn. She gives it over to North Pegan. She finds Francisco, mid-range jumper from Hines, can't convert it. Davina Grant pulls it in, a little bit of a struggle, but she does solidify it. Pass on over, Surface to Sunkel, Sunkel to Munn. Munn finds Grant, pass made its way inside. Sunkel, one dribble in the post, can't convert it. Hines, the one who comes down with it. Regier up to Francisco. Francisco, the one who has it. Has Ferreira Horn in the corner, has Regier right next to her. Chooses to drive in instead, pauses. Out to Ferreira Horn. She lets it fly for three. In and out from the rim, not able to convert. And now St. Jude go the other way. Munn has it. Pass on over to Sunkel. Sunkel finds Kraus. Kraus to the corner, it's Grant. Her jumper, it's long. Francisco, the one who pulls it down. Slows it down, takes it calmly. Pass up to Hines. Hines pausing around. Seeing what she can do, tries splitting the defense. Can't. Grant with the pressure. And Hines there. Whistle goes, reaching for Sierra Surface. Back to Ferreira Horn. She launches from three, sinks it. Big bucket there for Ferrera Horn, her first mate of the day to make it 28-8, 22-8. Surface finds Grant. Grant. Dump inside of Sunkel. Sophie Munn again for three. She hits that one. And those 3 points Notre Dame just had, St. Jude gets it right back. Drive inside, Regier. Acrobatic lay-in to get those points. Surface finds Grant, back to Surface. Surface entry passes Sunkel. She turns around, immediately puts it up. Mid-range goes for St. Jude's. North Pegan, the inbound here to Francisco. Francisco finds Regier. Regier, hard drive inside, puts it up, draws the foul from Sunkel. And Maya Regier will get 2 free throws. Heller and Wells going to be subbing in here now for Notre Dame, along with Hoskins. And on the other end, who doesn't come off for St. Jude's? Full new lineup out there. Alicia Money, joined by Melis Coco Sam, Silvana Maldonado, Miriam Henriquez, and Marilla Plivchik. Regier at the line. Second one doesn't fall. Rebounded by Hoskins. Great offensive board, and she gets the putback. Right it goes for Notre Dame. They get those 2. And Notre Dame started making some buckets here lately. They've really been picking it up. That's lovely to see for them. Let's see if they can keep up this form. They need to stop here, though. Henriquez gives it over to Maldonado. Maldonado dump inside of Plivchik. Plivchik trying to find someone, gives it over to Money. Money goes up and in. Alicia Money with the bucket. Get the 2 points right back. Hoskins finds North Pegan. North Pegan swing across all the way to Wells. Ocean Wells finds Regier. Regier back across to Heller. Heller, North Pegan to Hoskins. Hoskins keeps it pushing to Regier. She gets it going for 3! And Maya Regier on the lot of motion here for Notre Dame. It's not a 3, apparently was just inside the arc, but still a nice bucket there for Notre Dame and tack on to their total. Plivchik pulls it in. She gives it over now to Money. Money, swing over to Henriquez. She puts up the jumper, can't. Still fighting for it. It's loose, ends up with Regier. Regier, swing across to North Pegan. North Pegan finds the one extra pass to Heller, who just cannot corral it. And now Henriquez, the one who brings it up. Has Maldonado here on the left-hand side. Maldonado has it, slows up. Back to Henriquez. Henriquez to Sam. Sam to Money. Money to Plivchik. Plivchik back to Maldonado. She's at her feet. Lets it fly. Gets the 3 to go. Silvana Maldonado. Maya Regier here to break out. Whistle goes here on the drive. But it will be a foul here on Melis Coco Sam. Into the bonus they go. Free throws coming here for Notre Dame. Regier not able to get that first one to go for herself. Next one coming. Back it goes, Hoskins. Pass to Regier. Regier trying to size up, dances over the right-hand side, pulls up, floats it, can't get it to go. Notre Dame tries saving it here, but Regier not able to do so. St. Jude take possession again. Money finds Sam. Sam out to Henriquez in the corner. Back to Sam. Sam keeps it moving around to Money. Money pausing. Gives it back on over to Sam. Her three-pointer. It's long, no go. Plivchik trying to hold on to it. Can't. And it will be Notre Dame ball. Francisco, Ferreira, Horn, and Hines all making their way on. Heller, Wells, and Hoskins. Apologies, and North Pegan, the ones coming off here. Inbound there, it's off the foot. Notre Dame get a chance to do it again. Ferreira, Hoskins, pass inside. Hoskins can't get it. Ferreira, Horn, apologies. Hines slaps it out, and it will remain St. Jude's ball. Sam gets it into Henriquez. Henriquez has Maldonado on the right-hand side. Maldonado pulls it in. Maldonado finds money. Back inside of Sam. Plivchik inside. Her chance doesn't go. Whistle flies. Foul on Hoskins. So now Plivchik with some free throws. First one here from Marilla Plivchik. Second one for Plivchik goes as well. Pass trying to go to Francisco, skips on over, following the tip. Maya Francisco still remains with it. She brings it out, finds Ferreira Horn, finds Francisco, keeps it swinging over to Regier. Regier to Hines. Sadie Hines gets pressure put on her. Regier has it, swings it across. Maldonado with the steal. Great vision there from Silvana Maldonado. Blocked there by Francisco. And it will remain St. Jude's ball. As the inbound pushes, it still keeps on going. Henriquez finds Maldonado. Maldonado glancing around back to Henriquez. Back to Maldonado. She's open for three. Lets it fly. And it's another one for Silvana Maldonado. 37-15 the score here as there's 30 seconds left remaining in this first half. Maya Francisco pauses for the three, instead gives it over to Hines. Hines back to Francisco. She can't hold on to it. It goes over and back. Ferreira Horn, the one to corral it. And it will remain Notre Dame ball. Refs confer there. Notre Dame saying it was tipped. Original ruling went to St. Jude's. And a timeout has been called. Ball ruled in favor of Notre Dame. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, here. 16 left in the second quarter.
They doubted you. They overlooked you. They didn't believe in you. But now, everything changes. No more sidelines. No more being underrated. No more sleeping. It's time for your game to speak. Wnpa has traveled the world. We've connected with the top players. We've built this stage. And now, it's time. Time for the game to rise. Time for you to rise. Time for the basketball world to wake up. Welcome to the new era of basketball.
We come out of the timeout here. Notre Dame, the ones to inbound. They were the ones awarded the possession here. Flare here. Hoskins finds Regier. Regier, hand over to Francisco. She sets her feet, lets it fly from three. It's short. Still fighting for it here. Sadie Hines can't do it. and it ends up being played back here to Enriquez. Enriquez needs a shot off, gets it going, but it doesn't go. Score at the half, 37-15. Still another half of basketball left here today. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back with some more WNPA action.
We started this company, DMV Chill Cryotherapy Wellness Spa, about going on 5 years ago. We felt the need for athletes to have recovery and pain management at sporting events. Technology that we have, the device that we have, we are able to spray athletes before they play, during halftime, and after they play, because it's nothing but 60 to 90-second sessions. It reduces inflammation, it reduces swelling, it eliminates muscle soreness. It's very efficient and it's very powerful. Anywhere that they're playing a high level of basketball, they're gonna need recovery. And I must say, this is my first time in Canada. Of course, I watched the SGA, the OKC won the championship, but for me to see with my own eyes, these kids I'm very impressed. I told Tyreek that I'm very impressed with the level of play that they're playing out there. With that being said, they playing long games. Like I tell kids, you have to recover like you practice and play. They're playing every day, they're practicing every day, and they're training every day. So you have to let your body recover. And so I figure that this is something that we could come up here and help them with, and they could also help us, and we can help each other, man.
Have created our own drink company. The fastest growing sports drink in history.
We will run! We will run!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Rookie is prime!
this season we are hydrated.
The official sports drink of the UFC. It's time! Oh, that's good.
Yeah!
They've been sleeping tons of. Wake up, wake up. Wake up is a new day, new era. Lights on, game loud, move clearer. They slept too long, now the storm got nearer. Wake up, look in the mirror. Wake up, you feel that shift in the air. Stardust burn, old crew in the flare. What's gonna shake when the dreamers declare? Wake up, we already here. Wake up, wake up. Cold floors, no name on the list. We built from the shadows, can't sleep on this. Every miss was a spark, now the flames exist. Universe are aligned, can't resist the twist. They hit snooze while we built in the dark. Now we run plays with celestial love. From the north to the world, hear the engine start. Wake up, we igniting the spark. This the moment when the lights flip.
I'm rising with fire from what they used to boast. Bridge culture with core, let your roots roar. From Toronto, Jeddah, Dubai, open every door. They say you're small, you don't belong in the score. But universe whisper, you built for much more. Wake up to your power, see the game wait. Cordage your voice, the hoops your state. Every strap you grab, every shot you take. Be the message in the grind, no silent breaks. They slept on me, now I rise to the sky. Stardust in my veins, see the flame in my eye. Game speak loud, I don't need to try. From shadows to spotlight, watch me testify. Wake up the world, let them feel who we be. Roots in the ground, but the soul run free. Internet's connect, gateway to your dreams. Game speaks.
We return, ladies and gentlemen. 20 minutes of basketball remain in this one, and I'll be honest, I'm very much excited to see what ends up happening here. Notre Dame, they trail big, but if there's one thing that will get this Notre Dame team going, it would be their first win on the year. Will it happen today? We'll just have to see, but they turn it over there. Silvana Maldonado not able to convert on the transition. Now Notre Dame, they head on over to the other side. Maya Francisco finds Ferreira Horn. Back to Francisco. They're playing back and forth here. Very, very simple. Trying to find someone, anyone. Francisco wants someone to flare. Instead finds Regier. She pulls up from range. Doesn't get the bounce that she was looking for on that one. Apong floats it inside. Grabbed by Henriquez. Now Miriam Henriquez pushing hard, seeing what she can do. Finds Opong. Back to Henriquez. Henriquez. Up she goes to Maldonado. And as it goes around, Sophie Munn launching for three. Gets that one to go. Third three of the day for Sophie Munn to make it a 25-point lead. And St. Jude, they've had a rough start to the year. They faced some of the best teams already in WNPA. So now they're going to do everything they can to try to get a couple wins going. They got a win the other day against Sacred Heart. This would be their second win of this session, which would be very nice for them to advance their record. We'll see if they're able to do that. Kraus back to Henriquez. She sets launching for three. Low bounce there. It gets picked up by Munn. Munn has Maldonado. Decides to give it over to Opong instead. Finds Henriquez here. Henriquez back to Maldonado. Silvana Maldonado. She lets it go. It's off to the left-hand side, and it will be out of bounds. Pass on out. Here it goes to Regier. Regier, they're trying to put press on them high. Francisco, though, able to break it out there. Ferreira Horn gives it over to Regier. The three-pointer doesn't go, but it's slapped there by Maldonado. She's not very happy about that. It'll remain Notre Dame ball. It will remain Notre Dame ball. Will it? No, it will be St. Jude's ball. I could have sworn Maldonado slapped it there. Ended up going out of bounds, unfortunate, but that doesn't seem to be the case there. It'll be St. Jude's ball. Maldonado, glancing, looking. Has Opong here, she flares. Great plans there. Gives it over to Munn. Munn finds Kraus. Kraus to Opong. Opong to Maldonado. Maldonado Henriquez. Henriquez back to Maldonado. Maldonado to Munn. Munn puts up the jumper and a three. 4-3 of the day here for Sophie Munn. Reach and foul there for against Notre Dame. They'll do what they can to keep it pushing. Hines wants someone to get open. No one's flaring. No one's getting open. Throws it up to Francisco. But the ball is turned over there. St. Jude's forced the inbound violation. And now they get a couple subs in here. Carlson and Enriquez come out. Davina Grand Plivchik, check in. Inside it goes. Out to Maldonado. Maldonado. Paul slapped out there by Ferreira Horn. Grant. Swing out to Munn again. She sets up, lets it go again, and that's her fifth three. High five there. 5 threes from Sophie Munn this game. Ball out to Ferreira Horn. She wants to respond with one of her own. It's off the iron, and now St. Jude's go the other way. Grant drives in, floats it on the transition, gets the bucket to go, and a timeout called here for Notre Dame. 7:16 remaining in the third quarter. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
My name is Sja Vs from Wnpa Threads. We are going to outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel. We do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. Like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and exposure side, we're going to help with the
Makes it over to Hines. Her midi jumper doesn't get the bounce she wanted. Hoskins rebounds. Hoskins back on out it goes. Regier swings it over to Francisco. She sets for three. Lets it fly. Front of the iron. Doesn't get the bounce she wanted. Now it's going to be Sierra Surface. Both Sierras in. Surface and Sunkel. Plivchik, Opong, and Grant round out the rest of the St. Jude's lineup. Meanwhile, out there for Notre Dame right now for our Horn, Francisco, and inside right now, Hoskins and Hines, joined by Maya Regier. High bounce on the rim, no go. Hoskins, the one with the board. She gives it over to Maya Regier. She finds Maya Francisco. The Mayas link up. Francisco's mid-range from the elbow won't fall. Grant now bringing it up here for St. Jude's. She finds Sunkel, turnaround mid-range pull-up, not able to get it to go. Hoskins pulls it, and it will be Regier. Breaks out to Francisco. Francisco wanting to get something, slows it down. Back to Regier. Ferreira Horn. She has it here. Regier, Francisco. Into the corner it goes. And this one goes cross court. Ferreira Horn open for three. Lets it go. There it is. Severin Ferreira Horn with the finish. The 6-foot guard from Regina, Saskatchewan. This Notre Dame team, they've shown flashes, but they're going to do everything they can to try to have a positive note in this game. Opong, Surface. Surface thought about the pass, pauses, gives it back on over to Opong. Opong floats it up, high bounce off the rim, rebounded by Plivchik. They're still fighting for it. Jump ball situation. Who gets possession? St. Jude's, the ones who get possession there. Assyria Chamberlain subbing out here for Karis Opong. Inside of Marilla Plivchik, she goes up, swatted out by Wnpa Hoskins. And now it gets on the break. Ferreira Horn giving a lane to the basket, dumps it over to Francisco. Francisco not able to get it, swatted in the face there. And the foul goes there. Maya Francisco fouled on that shot. She'll be getting another opportunity here to tack on two at the line. Currently discussing the situation. And the foul was on the floor. So the free throw that Maya Francisco hits won't count. Inbound coming Notre Dame. Pass on out to Francisco. It's too high. She's not able to corral it. Over and back is the call. St. Jude's regain that possession. Heller and Wells checking in here for Notre Dame. Francisco and Hines come out, along with Severin Ferreira Horn. Hines does not come out. They needed one more. For a moment, Notre Dame were playing 4-on-5. And I mean, last I checked, in basketball, there is no power play. Plivchik, up she goes. Not able to get it. Gets her own miss. Second opportunity, Marilla not able to get it. Still fights for it. But it will be Regier who comes down with it. Maya Regier. Pass on up to Hoskins. Big drive to the basket. And draws the foul on Sierra Sunkel. Free throws to come here now for Hoskins. Wnpa Hoskins doesn't get the first, but second one to come. Does just that to get it to go. Plivchik has it here, gives it to Chamberlain. Chamberlain has Surface flaring in the corner, pass inside of Sunkel. Sunkel posting up on Hoskins, back to Surface. She sets, thinks about the shot, drives in, out to Plivchik. She's got to get it up, can't get it, and it'll end the hand of Hellier. Regier drives in, pauses, gives it back on over. Three-pointer for Hines, long. Heller not able to pull it in. Pushing up here. Henriquez finds Munn. Munn back to Chamberlain, almost popped out by Regier. Maldonado keeps it going, finds Henriquez in the corner. Her three-pointer is a bit short. Wells pulls it in, now they break out. Notre Dame, the one that have it here on the right-hand side, it will be Hines. Hines to Regier, keeps it going to Wells. Wells puts up a shot, bounce off the iron, no go. And it will be Maldonado, the one going the other way. Regier driving in, back out to Hines. She sets up, launching from three. It's off to the side of the iron. Rebounded by Heller. She's able to keep it in. Mundo's the one that picks it off. And now St. Jude's go. Has Enriquez on that right-hand side, but Munn decides to keep it. Misses the lay-in. Enriquez fights for it. She's the one that has it. Slows down the play again. Over to Maldonado. Finds Chamberlain. Chamberlain back to Munn. She says, I'm going to let it fly. It's short on the front end, and it's rebounded here by Regier. Dump pass inside. Aoife Hoskins, great finish. Munn pass inside. It makes its way to Maldonado in the corner. She puts it up. It's short on the front end. Tipped, and it's picked up, stripped by Maldonado. Henriquez has it again. St. Jude's drives in, floats. Not able to get that make. Is rebounded by Hoskins. Hoskins finds Regier. Regier bringing it up quick. Has Hines over on her right-hand side. Decides to flip it all the way to Heller. Heller finds Wells. Tipped there by Kraus. Kraus finds Munn, and now St. Jude's are the ones going the other way. Munn. Quick pass on over to Maldonado. Maldonado to Grant. To Henriquez, apologies. And there will be a foul. Francisco and Ferreira Horn subbing in. We're also going to be seeing Kylie North Pegan making her way onto the court. Sadie Hines coming off for her. Drive in. The lay-in won't go. Hoskins gets the board, passes up to North Pegan. North Pegan pausing, glancing, looking. Pass inside. Hoskins the one who has it. Gives it back over to Francisco. She finds Hoskins. Hoskins pass on over to North Pegan. One dribble. Pulls up for three. It's short. Rebounded by Regier. Hoop back don't go. Kraus outlet immediately to Munn. St. Jude's trying to turn defense to offense immediately. It makes its way to Henriquez for three. Miriam Henriquez with the splash. Up it goes to Ferreira Horn. Her three-pointer responds right back to Henriquez. Maldonado to Munn. Munn slowing it down, gives it back to Maldonado. Maldonado. Henriquez in the corner, into Kraus, pulls up with it, and Ashlyn Kraus tacks on two more. Hoskins the pass to Ferreira Horn. She gives it over to Regier. Regier slows it down, back to Francisco. Francisco to Severin Ferreira Horn. As it keeps on pushing, goes to Francisco. She lets that one go for three high, bounce off the rim, and a whistle goes. St. Jude will inbound. Pass on to Maldonado. She gives it over to Enriquez. Once more, the opportunity for St. Jude's won't go. Sophie Munn with the mismake. Ferreira Horn bringing it up. 20 seconds left here. Gives it over to Regier. Regier, her opportunity won't go. Free throws coming for Maya Regier. High bounce there. Regier gets it on the first go. Second one for Regier won't fall. It'll be rebounded here by Money. Alicia Money trying to break out. Finds Maldonado, somehow slips it through, and Silvana Maldonado has it. Stacking Francisco, slowing down here for a bit. Gives it back over to Henriquez. Henriquez needs a shot here, finds Kraus. Midi right there before the time expires. And it will be 55-27 as we head into the fourth quarter of play.
Welcome to the new era of basketball. They doubted you. They overlooked you. They didn't believe in you. But now, everything changes. No more sidelines. No more being underrated. No more sleeping. It's time for your game to speak. Wnpa has traveled the world. We've connected with the top players. We've built this stage. And now, it's time. Time for the game to rise. Time for you to rise. Time for the basketball world to wake up. Welcome to the new era of basketball.
We return here for some fourth quarter action. Finds Francisco. Francisco takes it inside. Tries finding a teammate. Cam, but ends up going in the corner to Ferreira Horn. The three doesn't fall, but St. Jude's will do what they can. On this next possession, Grant. 1-2. With Sam, back over to Surface. Surface back to Sam. Sam finds Surface. Surface waiting, feigning. Pass on over to Grant. Grant needs to get a shot off. Does just that, but it's short. No go. And now some confusion on whose ball it is. It will be Notre Dame ball. Notre Dame ball here. Francisco cuts right, but he goes right to Maya Regier. Regier pausing, needs to find someone, gives it over to Francisco. Francisco, North Pegan. North Pegan, Ferreira, horn for three. It swirls out. Picked up again. Eva Hoskins can't connect. Sarah Surface the one now. Bringing it up. Pass quick to Coco. Can't get it over to Makoko Sam. Francisco, spin move. Wide open to Regier on the cut. Great play there as Notre Dame tack on two here. First points of the fourth. Grant to Sam. Sam back to Grant. Keeps on swinging, keeps on pushing. Opong back to Grant. A whistle goes. Illegal screen there. Very clear call there from the referee. Wanted to make sure everybody heard it. Illegal screen there on Sierra Sunkel. Ball finds Regier. Coco called for it. Coco trying to say that it was over and back. Not the case. The inbound comes, swing on over to Francisco. She can't hold on to it. Surface the one who gets the steal. She goes up on the other way, and St. Jude say thank you very much. They capitalize. Surface here once again ends up with the ball in her hand. Mystical, magical pass into Sam. Can't do it. Second opportunity for Maylee Sam. Doesn't get the make, but does draw the foul. Free throws are imminent. Timeout called here for Notre Dame. We'll be right back following this break.
We have created our own drink company. The fastest growing sports drink in history.
We will run! We will run!
Ladies and gentlemen,
The monkey has prime!
this season we are hydrated.
The official sports drink of the UFC. It's time! Oh, that's good.
Yeah!
We return here. First free throw sunk by Maylis Coco Sam. Once again, the steal there. Sam goes up with it. And after stealing here on the inbound, she will get two free throws to capitalize on it. Up it goes and in it goes for Maylis Coco. It's 60-29 now. Over and back the call there. No. Tip there, Regier still fighting past Grant. Lobs it over to Hines. Hines back to Regier. Regier. Wraparound pass, can't connect with Hoskins. And now we'll be seeing St. Jude bring it up on this left-hand side. Surface. Back on out. Drive down the baseline. Floats it goes, but no make there from Maylis Coco Sam. Sub being made. 4 subs. 5 subs, I see. Yes. A full lineup change here for St. Jude. Out there will be Maldonado, Munn, Henriquez, Kraus, and Plivchik. In it comes Hines. Swing over to Regier. Regier back around, pass inside of Hoskins. One dribble, great drive from Eva. Hoskins blocked by Plivchik on that attack to the hoop.
Good share. What's the call?
Inbound coming Notre Dame. Finds Regier. Regier catch and shoot for 3. Can't get it there, and it will be Henriquez with the board. Quick pass up to Munn. Munn slows it down, lobs it up on the shot, and in it goes for Sophie Munn. Sophie Munn so far today, 19 points. Big chunk of those coming from beyond the arc, and she has 2 steals to complement. Other star player so far in this one has been Silvana Maldonado. 15 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals. Maldonado looking around, finds Henriquez. Henriquez back to Maldonado. Maldonado finds Munn. Munn lets it go again. Doesn't get her 6th-3 of the day. Keeps on going here. Ball made inside. Kraus posting up. Munn back on out. Passes over to Maldonado. Maldonado, sidestep, pull up from the mid-range, can't convert. Pass up to Wells. Wells gets it over to Heller, can't convert on the opportunity. St. Jude's go the other way. Pass up to Maldonado, one dribble, swings back all the way to Henriquez, can't get it. And now Maya Francisco checking in for Notre Dame. She'll sub in for Maya Regier. Francisco catches the inbound here. Waiting here with the pressure. Munn comes in. Francisco able to dance through. Tried finding Hoskins on the slip pass, but can't connect. The ball turns over here. St. Jude will get a chance again. Inbound to Henriquez. Maldonado. Back to Henriquez. Back to Maldonado. She's set. Wide open for 3. She makes it fly. High bounce off the rim. Won't get it to fall. It's picked up here by Hoskins. And now, Aoife Hoskins. And one play there. Book it for Sadie Hines. Slow progression there, but Sadie Hines puts it up, gets hacked on the shot. And she's able to get one more to go here. Hines high bounce, not able to convert on the line. Maldonado, up she goes. Swings it over to Munn. Munn set for 3, gets it up. High bounce off the rim, doesn't convert. Hoskins now finds Francisco. Maya Francisco out to the corner. It's Wells. Her mid-range jumper goes. And the bench explodes here for Ocean Wells. Maldonado to Henriquez. Henriquez back to Maldonado. Into the corner. It's Sophie Munn. Munn pass inside of Kraus. Back to Maldonado. Maldonado feigns a pass. Now goes that way with Henriquez. Henriquez to Munn. She gets it going. 4-3. Off the rim. It won't go. Francisco trying to dance past Henriquez, gets it popped out of her hand. Now Henriquez and Munn putting pressure. It ends up in the hands of Heller. Heller loses control of it. Goes out of bounds, but it seems it will remain Notre Dame ball, yes. Substitutions coming in now here for Notre Dame. Severin Ferrara Horn, Kylie Northen Pegan, and Maya Regier. And coming off, we're seeing Hoskins, Francisco, and Hines. Ferreira Horn. And it goes to Regier. Regier over to North Pegan. And it seems there, yeah, it was a shot clock violation. St. Jude's retake possession. Chamberlain and Money both check in here. We're going to be seeing Kraus not in and Plivchik also stepping up. St. Jude's makes his way over to Munn. Munn dump inside of Maldonado. Maldonado glancing. Quick on pass over to Henriquez in the corner. Back inside of Money. Money goes up through the pressure, but Alicia Money able to get the bucket. North Pegan back to Regier. Regier up to Wells. Wells loses it for a second, able to dimp it back. But it will be turned over. St. Jude's ball. Maldonado over to Henriquez. Henriquez bringing it up. Pass to Sophie Munn. Inside of Maldonado. Maldonado getting set. Back out to Henriquez. She's open for three in the corner. Lets it go and in. Swirls around the rim and drops in to make it 67-35. North Pegan over to Heller. Her mid-range. No go. That's Chamberlain and Maldonado. Back to Chamberlain. She gives it over to Henriquez. She's open for three. Lets it fly. Short on the front. Regier comes down with it. Over to North Pegan. Kylie North Pegan trying to set up here. Steps back. Lob over to Ferreira Horn. Short on the three-pointer. Maldonado bringing it up. Trying to split it. Not able to corral. And turns it over there. Notre Dame ball. Sub being made here. Davina Grant and Sierra Surface. Ferreira Horn tries getting to North Pegan. North Pegan turns it over. It's stolen. Surface in the air, trying to get it back out. Ends up in the hands of Davina Grant. Grant out to Munn. She's open. Lets it go again from three. It's short. Picked up again by Munn. Munn plays it off the foot of Regier. Ends up in the hands of Grant. Back to Davina Grant. Her three-pointer. Long. Second chance for Munn. Won't go. She gets the board. Steps back to the corner. Gives it a chance from range. No go. Again, St. Jude win the board. A call is made. And it seems it will be a foul. Yes, it will. On number 6, Ferreira Horn. Hoskins and Hines coming in. Heller and Wells stepping out. Timeout called here for St. Jude's. We will be right back here. 2:29 remaining in the fourth.
My name is Sja Vs Nd from Wnpa Threads. We are going to outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel. We do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. Like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and exposure side, we're going to help with the apparel side as well. They look good, feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids with that and help as many kids as possible. Right?
We return here, 2:29 in a 67-35 game. Still time on the clock, but I doubt we'll see a comeback. But you never know. We'll see where it goes. Pass inside, tipped around. Money's the one who picks it up. It's stolen by North Pegan. It's just a scramble. Hines has it. Fouled by Alicia Money. Alicia Money, the one on the foul. Now North Pegan. Inbounds it here to Ferreira Horn. Ferreira Horn back. It goes to Regier. Regier inside. Hand off to Hines. Hines pausing for a moment. Feigns, waiting for someone to get open. No one. Gives it over to Regier. Just puts up the three. Banked. Not in, though. Took a seat on the rim for a moment. Took a little wait. Now Davina Grant leads the break, going right to it. Floats it on the transition. Won't get the make, though. Fighting forward is Hines. Hines gets past. Still trying to get smothered. Get the Hoskins. Hoskins finds Regier to break out. Out to Ferreira Horn. She floats it up for three. Won't get the shot to fall. Surface. Has it for St. Jude. They're going to slow down the tempo here, it seems. Surface. Waiting to see where she gets an open look. Finds Grant. Back to Surface. Surface. Keeping it slow. Keeping it simple. Waiting for someone. Pass inside to Sunkel. Sunkel. Grabbed by Hoskins. It will be a jump ball situation. Possession arrow remains in the hands of St. Jude's. Inbound to come. Pass into Money. Money back to Chamberlain. Chamberlain over to Grant. Grant's open for three. She lets it fly. And Davina Grant at the buzzer of the shot clock lets it go to make it 70-35. North Pegan back out to Ferreira Horn. Finds Hoskins. Hoskins waiting, looking. Finds Regier. Up it floats and in it goes. Notre Dame with some points. Grant, contact there with Regier. She helps Grant up though, no problem there. You can see the accidental contact. Maya Francisco to check in. Yep, Francisco subbing in here for Regier. Bit of a confusion there on the situation, but they get it sorted. They'll keep it going. And now we're going to be seeing Sierra Chamberlain check in. Finds Sierra Surface. Surface back to Chamberlain. Finds Surface. Surface slowing it down here. Still just a bit of time left. Sunkel fighting through it, trying to get it back out. Gives it over to Grant. Grant's got to get a shot up. Finds Money. Money needs a shot here. Puts it up, and it goes wayward. Notre Dame will be the one to keep the ball. Ferreira Horn. Pass in. Picked off by Surface again, and it will be pushed forward here. Over it goes to Grant. She's going to waste some time here, chew some clock, pretty much to keep it calm here. Surface back to Grant. Davina Grant waiting here for someone to make themselves known. It will be Surface who cuts across. Gets popped out. North Pegan the one who has it. Pausing, looking, tries getting over. Francisco does. Francisco, pink pass, keeps it going. Has someone in the corner, decides to go inside it herself. Flips it over to Ferreira Horn. Her three-pointer gets it a fall. And Severin Ferreira Horn, right at the end of the game, hits a big three, but it only cuts the deficit to 70-40. A very nice-looking score here in terms of, if you're someone who likes, like me, who likes it ending in a digit of 10, great game. But blowout nevertheless here. St. Jude controlled it from start to finish. 70-40. Final score here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. For the Wnpa session, that is it. We have some more NPA games coming your way. Check out our YouTube channel. We have one live right now as the Edge School currently playing at home. Meanwhile, on the other end, we will be seeing tonight. I will be on the call for it. Polaris will be taking on Lincoln Prep in what's bound to be a really good matchup. From over here at North Pole Hoops, I've been Julian Quintero Verano. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time out. Bye-bye.